And for the final day of our week of Christmas, I wanted to embody the spirit of coming together by showing you my yearly project I've done for so many years now. You actually may have noticed them in the background of some videos before. So every year I make a custom Displate poster of all of the characters from a very long and constantly growing list of anime I really enjoyed, and I decided to show you guys the process I go through to bring all of these characters together in one place, as many as I can fit anyway. So this is actually my 4th time doing this process, and over the years I've picked up little tricks to making the process both easier and producing a better resulting poster. Most of the time is actually spent before I even get to the poster, between deciding what anime to add, choosing which characters make the cut, finding usable images of those characters, and then preparing them to be added to the poster. I do enjoy the process a little at a time, but man does the time add up. Once I have all my photos though, I decide which group of characters best fit in the next available space while maintaining some sort of order. I also prefer to keep them relatively sized not only to the rest of the characters on the poster, but their heights relatively correct compared to the characters within their own anime. So I first compare the face and head size to a controlled character and then position them as tall or short as needed. It also adds a good amount of time, but I think it adds a nice extra detail to the poster once it's complete. Of course, there are exceptions to the relative heights because some characters are just too massive or tiny. On a side note, you may notice there's a significant distance between the characters and the edges, and that's because when they print the poster, some of the image is cut off. So I just keep a healthy distance just in case. And as you see, I just slowly build up the rows until I eventually reach the top. And voila, now that I have the image, I just have to send it in and wait for the poster. And here is the finished poster. But this has to be my best one I've done so far. All of the characters are uniform in size, and they're also relative to each other in height, where they should be. And the quality came out really good. I also like how on the sides, it cut just close enough that it looks like they're on the end without a bunch of empty black space. So this will actually now be going up in the wall behind me, and you may be able to see it in other videos, not in this one, it's too far out of frame. But it will be up there. So if you've made it this far, thank you for watching, and I hope you enjoyed the process. What characters would you have put on the poster? Let me know in the comments and follow for more anime news, reviews, or recommendations.